Miami on the road at Cleveland. This is 6.5. We just had a 7 pop, actually, as we were talking. So a 7 has now popped in favor of Miami. 39.5. I did see the injury report come through as we were doing this. So no, there are a couple of starters that are going to be out on the defensive side for Cleveland and also on the offensive side. Officially listing Jameis Winston as questionable, so I guess he would be like QB3 or something, whatever. Njoku's out. Tillman is out. So, yeah, all of those guys, no good there for that. Miami pulled nothing to play for, though, Mo. So do they go to Cleveland and win by a touchdown?
I think so. I like Miami quite a bit. My fare was on the other side of 7 in this game, so I understand the move, and I took some 6.5, and I just think what we saw from DTR last week was bottom of the barrel NFL quarterback play. When you can't move the ball on Cincinnati, something is seriously wrong. That defense is atrocious. So
he's legitimately one of the 10 worst we've seen, like in mine and your lifetime, right? Like I'm sure back before we were really watching the NFL, there were some just horrible quarterbacks or something, but like I don't remember a dude much worse than him.
Listen, I watched Tyler Thigpen for the Chiefs, so I'll never see anybody worse than that, I'm sure. But yeah, DTR is extremely bad. I mean, when you can't move the ball on Cincinnati, something has gone horrifically wrong with your offense. So this is a much better defense. Miami isn't great or anything, but all of the metrics grade them as like respectable. Yeah. They're just like average to below average. Like they're not the worst by any means. Much, much better than Cincinnati. So that will be even more of a challenge. And I know there's going to be people who want to fade Tua outdoors, but I think more so than past Miami teams, this one can probably operate a bit better in the elements because they're just not really looking to throw the ball downfield. Just every week you turn on the Dolphins, they are dumping to the running back. They are dumping to the tight end. They want to play with quick passes, which will mitigate the only thing Cleveland does well on defense, which is get after the quarterback. I just think it's pretty much a dream matchup for Miami. And with facing the worst offense maybe in the NFL on the other side, or at least bottom 3, I mean, I do not think this line should be south of 7. So it's just Miami in there for me. Good matchup, much better team. I don't see any concern here aside from Jameis playing. I mean, if Jameis comes in, I'm going to be worried.
Yeah, that's like the only thing here that would kind of muck up your handicap would be if at halftime they just go, okay, we just can't do this anymore. we can't run this guy out there anymore. Would be the only thing to mess it up. If you're doing any same game parlays in this, just like Mo said in this handicap, like some way, shape, or form, Achane has to be part of your same game parlay because he is Tua's favorite human being on the face of the planet now. It's unbelievable how much he throws him the ball and how much Achane is like. Did you see last week? They're just lining him up in the slot now. Full on, not even coming out of the backfield. They're just like, hey, go line up in the slot and run regular routes and stuff. And so Achane likely to have a pretty big role here in this game. Dolphins are going to be a contest play for me. I don't know if it'll make a real money bet for me, but definitely going to be a contest play.